Hello, hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Thursday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to start an online side gig and use social media to grow it. If that is you, drop the word me in the comments. I will get back with you after this live. And to all my Persian Iranian friends, I'd like to wish you a very happy New Year. It is happy New Year um, for Persians, and I wish you a wonderful year. And we are here. Another year has gone. Normally on this day, I do a New Year's special, kind of a live. I go over each of the items that the Persians set up in their on their Nowruz or New Year's table, if you would. Today, I felt like I do something a little different. Who knows? Why not? Why not? So, you know, it's easy to find faults in other people, right? If they give you a list of things, or if they give you a person, or if they give you something, you can easily find faults. Um, our brain, I don't know, our mind, our eyes are drawn into just finding that problem first instead of focusing on the big picture, right? And but if you actually call out any of the people that find faults in you, if you call them out, I feel like they'll be like, huh? They'll get stuck because it's not. They don't always know how to fix that fault. I'll give you an example. But by the way, if you're not following me, I am live on all channels: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, later on X, Threads, and LinkedIn. So, and I go with Side Gig Sean. If you're not following me, follow me, and I'll follow you back for sure. So, anyway, I'll give you an example. A famous painter one day decides to leave one of his paintings at a very busy intersection with a note on it. The note said, "Mark on the painting uh, any faults." Okay. So by the hold on one second. I did stutter a lot there for a second. So let me catch my train of thought. So the painter has a sign saying, "Leave any fault you see on this painting and mark it with an X." So when he comes back at the end of the afternoon, he sees there's all these X's all over his painting. And that really hurts. And that really like affects him. So he takes the painting and he comes home and he's really sad for a few days, and his mom shows up and says, "Hey, what's going on?" And he says, I left this painting outside with a note saying, "Hey, mark an X where you see a fault," and came home and it's just marked all over. Mom says, "Well, tell you what, why don't we try the same thing, but with little bit of a twist?" And then the son says, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, let's take the painting out to the same intersection, leave it there, but this time As a note, we're going to say, if you see a fault on this painting, mark it and fix it. Fix the fault you see on this painting. Thank you for all the loves. I appreciate it. Right? So they leave the painting during the day, come back at end of the afternoon to pick up the painting, and by their surprise, or his surprise, there is not even one X or marking or any type of a fixing of anything on the painting, which is remarkable, which proves the point that people are so quick to point out faults, but they have no clue how to fix it, because there may not have been a fault in the beginning to start with. People are so fast to drug on, yush, you are at wrong, you are at fault, this is wrong with you, this is what you lack. And then when you go to them for advice, okay, well, you give me all that stuff, so how do I fix all that? Crickets. Nothing. They can't give you a solid answer or a solid advice, can they? No, they can't. Because most people, what they're doing is pointing out other people's faults without any information, any backup, right? In order to cover their own. It's real talk. I want you to know that when people see faults in you, things wrong with you, things that they say, oh, you lack, you're not enough, you're this, you're that, you're that. I want you to know they may say that without any grounds. You want to test it? Say, okay, how do I fix it? And if they don't have an answer, if they don't come back, if they come back with, well, I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm just telling you what's wrong. It's not an answer. I want you to not pay attention to other people's opinions. OPO, other people's opinions. They're very good at pointing out faults, but on what ground and what solution do you provide? Nothing. And at the same time, if you're somebody who's so good at seeing faults, you got your red pen, right? Red pencil. Remember back in the day? Some of you may not even know what that is. Red pencil, all the wrongs. Some of you have that red pencil ready to go and ready to use it as a weapon. Red everywhere, right? I'm asking you not to take other people's opinions and when they call you out on your faults, and at the same time, don't give out that kind of a vibe either. Don't be that person. DBTG. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. So, with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. And yeah, if you're not following me, let me know why. No. You can follow me on all channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, Threads, LinkedIn. I go with Psychic Sean. So You can follow me there. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, you know somebody who needs to hear this, tag them to this, share this with them. Don't be stingy with the info. And yeah, with that, I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to start an online side gig and use social media to grow it. If that is you, drop the word me in the comments, and I'll get back with you after this live. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.